talk about that work permit. How do they go about it? What do I need to do? Do people get work permits from your country, not only in Nigeria? How do they go about it? What are the things that they did? Where are the sites, the job sites that I can get my own job to from my home country? So we are going to discuss all of this today in this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, kindly click on the subscribe button, and if you're an existing subscriber, thank you. I don't take all this for granted. So today I want to talk about 4 major ways you can use to come to Canada. I know I've been majoring my videos on how I came, because I came through permanent residence. So I found some other ways that you can use to come to Canada. So if you're interested in this topic, you don't want to miss it, you don't want to skip, you don't want to do anything, and because it will be a very long topic, I'm just gonna split them. So today I'm going to talk about those ways, and starting from the list. So I'm going to start from the list. I know some of them, like I'll talk about the cheapest, the most expensive, the fastest. Like I'll just pick them and talk about everything, and I'm going to talk about my own too in another video. I know I've talked about it, but I used to have like a lot of questions that I'll now treat, and some of them will now be in form of live, in form of recorded videos, and some will be in question and answer. So you don't want to miss any of my next few videos, although I might be lazy not to record some of them. Like I'll just put in some fun activities or some of my videos that I've not posted while I prepare for the other one. I hope it's fine. It's like if I don't do them straight off, I'll just upload one, put some vlogs, then put another one, put some vlogs. Or if I have the strength to do everything at a stretch, I will do them, and I will try as much as possible to record at least 2 videos per day, so that I don't have to set up the camera, because sometimes setting up the camera alone, like you are the videographer, you are the lighting, sometimes it can be tiring. So let's see how it goes, but that's what I want to treat for the rest of maybe June and July. So I'll talk about those ways, then I'll talk about their requirements, how you can go about them. You don't want to skip any of those videos. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and please like, comment, engage the channel so that we can take it to the next level. Like I said, our target is to reach like 10,000 this year. 10,000 subscribers. Yes, we can do it. I know we can do it. So, and in some of the lives, I'll bring in people that they've done it successfully, maybe in a live or in a recorded video, or maybe talk to someone to come around and tell us how they did theirs. So I expect to see some other faces while we discuss all these topics. So I hope it's going to be an interesting one for as many people that are longing to come to Canada and that feels that, oh, PR, because of their age factor, they cannot come, or because the point is just dropping if we keep talking about PR alone. So let's talk about other ones. So today, let's start from the rear. I'm not going to mention all the ways because I need you to watch those videos. So the number 1 today is work permit. I know a lot of people has been requesting, oh, I can please talk about work permits. So today, let's talk about that work permit. How do they go about it? What do I need to do? Do people get work permits from your country, not only in Nigeria? How do they go about it? What are the things that they did? Where are the sites, the job sites that I can get my own job to from my home country? So we are going to discuss all of this today in this video. So one of the ways you can come to Canada is work permits. So stay tuned. So work permit is like one of the cheapest means of getting to Canada, and one of the hardest ways you can get. mind you, you can get it. Everything is possible if you have the skill, if you have all the requirements. There's nothing stopping you from getting that job. A lot of people got that job. I know someone in a group that that got a nursing job, even from Nigeria. And so we'll discuss everything. So like I said, it's one of the cheapest way, but the hardest thing to get, because even the employer that wants to employ you to Canada, they need to show reason why they're hiring a foreigner to work in Canada when they have a lot of people that are seeking for employment in Canada. So that means they need to fill a form, they need to do like an application for you, they need to do lots of things for you. So that's why most people, when you put in an application and they say, are you based in Canada? Like when I wanted to come for I noticed that whenever I fill in, I told you that before I came I was already looking for a job, and that when they ask you, are you in Canada already, once you say no like this, they'll say, oh sorry, we'll get back to you, because they cannot just go through the stress of putting someone through work permits. So I got a lot of rejection when I was in Nigeria then, because they feel, oh, you need to be in Canada because it's a lot of work. So the other thing that they need to fill for you is labor market impact assessments. So they need to fill that form on your behalf and submit it to the government of Canada, and then they convert that thing. Once everything goes through, that is what you will now use to fill in your own application for work permits. So that LMIA, you need an employer to give it to you. That is what they call work permits. LMIA and work permits, you cannot separate them. Now, what are the skills? Like, who are the people that really used to get these work permits? If you're a developer, back end, front end, all of those coding thing, you are a big fish here in Canada. So you want to dust all those your skills and fill in those applications. There's a site. I'm going to drop everything on my description. That's majorly their own focus is to hire developers. If you are very good, you need to write the exam, you need to fill a form, you need to do a lot of things, and else too. So majorly, if your job, if your skill is in demand, and those demand jobs are, maybe you're a doctor, you are a nurse, maybe teacher, like we used to see UK2 used to ask for teacher to come in. So all those skills, they are jobs in demand. So you want to fill in your application for those things. I'm going to drop the site that I know that sponsors foreigners to come to Canada via work permit, and it's cheap. Like I said, you don't have to show a lot of money in your account, like proof of fund. No, you don't need proof of fund. Although there are some requirements that I'm still going to mention, but proof of fund, like you need to put some certain amount in your bank account for a very long period. No, that is not part of it, because your employer and everything that is employing you would have done all of those things, and you can stay as long as you want, and then you can convert your work permit to PR in 6 months. The lady that works with me in my office, that works like one of my colleagues, she came from Hong Kong. Hong Kong people, Hong Kong country rather, they have treaty with Canada. They can come in as a work permit holder, and then she's now here in 1 month and she already got a PR application to Canada already. So they just need you to show that you've been working for 6 months. Then you can fill in for she came to Manitoba, and then she fill in to do Manitoba nomination. They nominated her, and then she fill in for Canada PR thing straight. That's the federal level. So if you're in Manitoba and you got your work permit, you just need to work for like 6 months, then you can fill in Manitoba nomination thing, and once they nominate you, you go to the federal level, and then you become a permanent resident. It's like I said, there are companies that sponsor, but to get one, you need to really do your own part, tidy it up very well. You need to be to ace your skill like to the top, that nobody can tell you, oh. So you need to make sure you have that that skill in demand. And also, these are the requirements. Number 1, you need the LMIA form from your employer. That is very important. It's like the number 1 form. So after all the whole thing, when you see a company that wants to sponsor you, they'll give you the LMIA form. And the other one is the work permit application form that you get from the Government of Canada site. Another one is your resume, your CV, anyone that you call it in your country. And then another one is the family information form. That one too, you get it from Canada sites, from IRCC sites. That one, then you need upfront medical, very important. They need to check that you are fit to come into the country. You need a police character report. And then from your previous complaint, you need a reference letter. You need a pay slip from them, and you need your bank account to show that at least you've been working for. It's not like you now go and print the whole of your bank. Maybe like 3 months bank statement is fine for you to just show them. And the contract the employer is going to give to you for you to come into the country. So those are the requirements that you need to fill in your application. And then when you get into Canada, you can now convert it to PR, and then from there to a Canadian. I hope this video helps. Please don't forget to share it. I'm going to drop all the links of the sites that I think and I know that sponsor people out of Canada. Like if you're a foreigner, these companies, these sites, they sponsor people, so you may want to check them. And please, this topic is so delicate. Please don't fall into hands of wrong people, all in the name of they can give you a work permit. Work permit is not as easy as I've said it. Sometimes it takes a lot of longer time to get, because they need to do a lot of processes for you. If someone is promising you get a work permit in 1 month, please question that thing. It's not as easy as I've said it. Don't fall into the wrong end. I know you're trying to make a good future, to make a good life for yourself, but please don't use all that your money that you have spent, that you have saved rather, to fall into the wrong hands, all in the name of they will give you a job. Like I used to say, PR is like, although it has its own pro and cons, but I think it's just the best way to come. You don't have to think about any other thing. You're already a permanent resident, and they convert you, if you stay for at least 3 years in 5 years, to a permanent resident, to a citizen, and you can fly to as many countries as you want. I preach this always: come through PR. It's the best way, and you can do it yourself. If you need any assistance, like you. And then I'm going to talk about the permanent residence part again in another video. So thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any question, please go ahead and ask me. I'll answer them to my knowledge. And don't forget this disclaimer: I am not an immigrant consultant. I just help people based on what I have done, that's worked for me, and I make research to talk on my video. So I'm not a consultant. If you need an immigration lawyer, check on IRCC sites. You're going to see a lot of them there that you can contact to help you out, and I know some of them to help with work permits. So please go to them. My video is just to help you, guide you, and tell you what you can do. Thank you very much for watching today's video. See you in my next video. In my next video, I'm going to talk about the visitor's visa, how you can convert it to a work permit. Yes. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss that one. Thank you for watching today's video. Bye. Don't forget to engage. Bye.